What is good, everybody? Welcome back to Locust&WildHoney. My name is Paul, and today I wanted to go over some of my recent pickups. Oh my goodness. All right, so what we have here is what is known as the goalie jersey. All right, that's enough of that. Dude, this thing's crazy. Look at this thing, man. The quality is super nice. I'll start with that. The quality is super exquisite, just like the print on here. It's got different fabrics all throughout, like nylon with polyester, mesh hits here. This was a really thought out piece, and the fit is pretty good. It's got like a little crop to it. I did go for a size small in this garment. I am 5'7", 170 pounds, as many of you guys already know if you're subscribed to the channel. And yeah, here we go. I'm ready. So at this juncture of the video, I hope you guys are wondering to yourselves, I wonder what sweatpants he's wearing, because those look excellent. This is my brand new set for Locust&WildHoney. If you're unfamiliar, the name of my YouTube channel is Locust&WildHoney. Welcome. And I have a clothing line that's been going now for about a year. But here it is, the Gauge Gym set. As you can see, it is a true washed black, fully custom made hoodie. So I hope the camera's able to pick it up, but this is a very specific kind of ink that did create true cracking. So it was a special ink that was rendered through the wash process, ultimately allowing the piece to kind of have a true vintage cracking effect. Alrighty, so CPFM wasn't the only drop I partook in. Here we have a package from Stussy. It is a very nice quality, brushed, soft, almost hairy looking beanie. Got the Stussy logo out front. I think I paid like 40 bucks for this. I also ended up picking up the mid-weight puffer jacket. This actually was my #1 reason for partaking in this Stussy release. The color's very fire, it fits very nicely. And with fall right around the corner, I figured why not? I don't know what it is, but I'm loving blue right now, hence the beanie and the jacket. But at $228, very happy with this pickup. And while the blue puffer jacket was my #1 objective for the drop, I ended up loving this chunky knit zip up hoodie the most. The quality is there, the weight is there, the color's very fire, fits incredibly, perfect for fall. And for how good this piece is, it was only $185. Very happy with this purchase at the time of filming this video. I think there are a couple colorways left, but for the brown that I picked up, I think all sizes are sold out. I gotta say, guys, Vans is doing something very special with this project known as Vans OTW, or Off the Wall. The way I understand their goal is that it is a diffusion line with an intention to release some of Vans' most iconic, cutting edge, and innovative silhouettes. Wishing I was just a little bit smarter, I slept on the Vans Pearlize release. I did not expect it to sell out so quickly, and now they are reselling for like 4 times the price. You know the adage though, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. I wasn't gonna let this happen again, and for that reason I did pick up the old school 36 engineered knit. These also sold out on the site very quickly, but I did manage to find a couple retailers that currently have them available, that of which I will have linked down below, along with everything else that I mentioned in this latest pickups haul. At 115 bucks, man, these shoes are very impressive. The upper is made from engineered knit, featuring alternating colors and patterns with an aged midsole. I love the colors, I love the textures, and all the details surrounding this pair. Very sick shoe for 115, and as I mentioned, if I can find extra links, I'll have them down below. All right, so as I was filming, I got a knock at the door. We got another delivery here. This package is from Adidas. It's a sick box. Oh, I know what these are. It's like a different shade of blue with the perforation saying Adidas. I was actually looking forward to seeing how these look, so it's live reaction right here. What's this? What is this? It's a jersey? It's a bib? They gave a bib? That's different. Oh, wow. Quality on these is actually really impressive. The upper is a mix of soft leather and a very hairy suede. I'm not gonna lie, in person, the toe box looks a little bit off to me. Obviously, like I knew what it looked like in the pictures, but like seeing it in person, it looks a little bit wider in terms of like the toe area, like the suede area, it being off center. Thought I would like it in person, but it kind of looks like a wedgie. Yo, what is good, guys? So a couple days have elapsed. A couple more packages came in, which I will be getting into in addition to everything that I planned on sharing in this video. Today, before us, as you can see, we do have a pair of Jordan 3s. But before I crack the box open, I did want to let you know of a bit of a situation that happened over the course of I've been doing this for like 2 weeks now. I think it was like 3 videos ago, I did a review on the Black Toe Reimagine, which did have some suspect elements to them. I cross-referenced other pairs that were out there, and it turns out I did purchase a fake pair of sneakers. I did delete the video because nobody needs a review on some fake shoes, but I did want to address this thing head on just because it's kind of shiesty to kind of just delete and kind of walk away from the situation. And I'll let you know I take full responsibility for being so careless, and somehow, some way I let that pair slip through the cracks. And honestly guys, it's tough. The shoes had the smell that you generally look for. Because it is an early pair, I had nothing to compare them to. And in this game of YouTube, it's a race to getting the shoes out as quickly as possible. And I was careless, I was reckless. So I took that video down. I'm gonna buy a new pair. Fortunately enough, I did do a PayPal invoice and we're working on getting my money back. This guy's crazy, man. He's an Instagram reseller, a very big one at that, followed by huge accounts, other creators, sneaker stores even. And buddy isn't talking to me, he blocked me, but I am working it out through PayPal. So if anything less, you guys learned something from me, always PayPal invoice to have that protection. But fortunately enough, I did my due diligence with this pair and it is 100% authentic. Let's go ahead and crack it open and get right into this latest pickups video. What we have here are a pair of Jordan 3 black cement. Based off first impressions, I have to say I think I prefer the last rendition of these shoes a bit better. I love the black cement 3s, so needless to say, very happy to have these back in the rotation. I sold my last pair, I want to say it was like 4 years ago, so definitely a welcome re-addition to the collection here. Next up, we have a package from Nordstrom. They've been secretly restocking a ton of essentials, things that sold out instantly on other websites. So be sure to act somewhat quickly because I don't doubt, especially the nylon cargos, moving really quickly. Oh, so this first piece up top isn't the nylon cargos. I thought they were. This is the new hoodie. And something that I found really interesting is that the new hoodies are $160. These were retailing at $160, and I thought maybe there was a change to the hoodie relative to just drop one, which happened a few weeks ago. But I'm not gonna lie, guys, this feels exactly the same. So they just raised the prices on us again without really changing anything. Got the screen print out front. Fear of God Fraternity. This is such a sick color, by the way. But yeah, man, at $160, they're really starting to get up there in price. I'll go ahead and try it on for you real quickly. As always, I do go for a size small to fit my 5'7", 170-pound self. Next up, we have, the homecoming sweater jersey. This one is comprised of a brushed fleece. Feels a little bit lighter than the hoodies, to be honest. You've got the stitch on logo out front. This thing's actually pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. And I did go for a size small. So I loved my black pair of nylon cargos so much that I went back and picked up the green pair. Unfortunately, due to the fact they were sold out in men's sizing, this is actually from the women's department. All right, so here they are on. As I mentioned, this is the women's version of the nylon cargo pants. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, I don't think that this is a brand new spec sheet tech pack made for these pants. Proportionally speaking, these feel exactly the same, but it might be 1 or 2 size grades down. I don't think you can go 1-to-1 in terms of size. I probably would take a size up for these to fit just like the men's version. They look pretty dope, but yeah, I don't really care for how tight they are at the hip. So as you guys know, I am co-owner in a brand called Aura, and we did release special edition watches. Look at this shiny wood case here. Priced quite a bit higher than other watches on our website, but for good reason, because you get all the same great features that you love about the Skeleton 2 watch, but around the outside or around the bezel of this timepiece, you have here moissanite stone. Now we do understand that at that price point, it is kind of high for people to come to. So for that reason, we did do a cheaper alternative version. It looks the same, but of course it is not made of moissanite. But ultimately we wanted to add a timepiece for those of you who wanted something a little bit more luxury and a little bit more premium. All right, and so next up, I got a nice little care package and haul from mnml. I'm gonna power through these as quickly as possible. This is what is known as the V-Fit denim, which does feature these really cool oval Western style detail panels out front. I did go true to size in this pair to produce a pair that fits pretty straight down to the finish. Little side note, everything that you see here today is 20% off using my code Paul20 at checkout in the event you see something you'll like. Here we have the washed denim shirt. I love how this thing fits. Went true to size with a size medium, slightly boxy, slightly oversized with a subtle crop to it. Nice little details out front in the form of the faded pockets. Well, actually reverse faded pockets out front. And you got paint splatters throughout. Very, very fire shirt. This is the turquoise checker jacket. As entailed in the name, you got the nice checker all the way throughout and these turquoise beads. And the quality of the fabric used for the body of this work jacket is just phenomenal. It's like a very nice color changing suede with a contrasting brown corduroy collar. A very, very sick piece. I love how this fits. Went with a size medium in this. And finally, we have not one, but two pairs of these really sick paneled work pants. You got to wash throughout, vintage effect. mnml really killed it with this pair. They do fit very, very oversized, so take that into account. They're gonna be a pretty baggy pair of sweatpants. I personally like them quite a lot, but they probably are going to need a little bit of alteration. But outside of that, these pants are so dope. I love how they fit, the weight of the cotton used, very nice quality. I think you're gonna love these sweatpants for sure. So as I mentioned, there are a few items on the Nordstrom site currently sitting because they dropped their essential stuff very secretively. And just checking time in and time again, I was able to pick up the camo jacket. As of this very moment, they never dropped the camo pants in my size, which I will be perpetually checking up upon. But oh my goodness, this thing feels really nice. So the exterior is nylon, the camo print very clean, kind of reminiscent of the old fog days, to be quite honest with you. Out front, you've got a nice zipper pull, feels of very good quality, and the inner lining is polyester. This thing is pretty nice. I love how it fits. It almost fits like an oversized like cotton hooded jacket. It's got good structure to it, and the faded detail is so good. For $245, it is pricey for essentials, but in that same vein, it's a very cool piece. These two final packages come all the way from Sweden, as I did pick up a few new garments from our legacy. But here we have the zip up flannel jacket from our legacy and Stussy. This is sick. I love this thing, man. Shadow plaid all throughout, got that brown and the yellow working perfectly together. The perfect fall flannel. Got Riri for the zippers, came correct. Quality is really good. Still on the lighter side, but you can tell the materials of fabric super soft. I also ended up picking up one of the t-shirts from the collab. This is a pigment washed Our Legacy times Stussy t-shirt. And I do believe this one is still currently available on the site in a few different sizes and other colors as well. Simple tee, pigment washed, very nice. It is rougher in texture, but yeah, I just picked this one up as well. All right, so this is the last one for today's video, and probably the biggest pickup, at least in my opinion, the pickup that I was most excited for. Here we have a pair of our legacy footwear. If you guys follow me on Instagram, then you know that this is my second pair of camion boots. I love these boots, these square-toed, beautifully shaped boots. Got the Vibram outsole, you got the super soft leather upper up top. These age so good, fantastic with pretty much any cut of denim. Also, they did go down in price. I paid $415 for these, that chestnut pair. I think I paid $654. If you guys are interested in these boots, I will have them linked down below. As it pertains to sizing, I do recommend taking a half to full size down. I'm generally an 8.5 to a 9. I take a 41 in these. The sides are a little bit snug to begin with, but the leather does soften up and stretch over time. All right, you guys, and that is going to conclude today's video around my latest pickups. If you guys did like anything you saw, go ahead and hit the links below. I'd like to thank you guys so much for the continued support. It really is such a privilege of mine. Get to serve you through making products as well as content, and I will never take it for granted. Until next upload, I will see you again. Peace and be blessed.